Hello, welcome back to Teacher Gia's channel on lesson 4 of Let's Learn Science, and our question 17 is, which one of the following statements describes the meaning of fertilization in plants? First, the joining together of male and female cells in plants is called fertilization, and that is choice A. When you check choice B, growing of the pollen tube to the ovary. The growth of the pollen tube to the ovary is called germination. Choice C, transfer of pollen by bees. So the transfer of pollen grains by pollinators such as bees is called pollination. Formation of a seed, that is called seed development or seed formation. So our answer is choice A, fertilization. Next question, which one of the following pairs of animal feeds consists only of pasture? So let's look into pasture. So examples of pastures are grasses such as napier grass, Rhodes grass, Kikuyu grass, star grass, and Bermuda grass. So among these, we have star grass in choice C and D. We take note of that. Also, we have under examples of pastures, we have fodder crops such as Caliandra and Leucina. We have none of them in the choices. And the third one, we have legumes such as clover, desmodium, alfalfa, and vetch. So we have desmodium also here. So choice D is our answer because it's stargrass and desmodium. The chart below shows a simple classification of vertebrates into different groups. So we have under vertebrates, we always have like warm-blooded and cold-blooded. So the type of vertebrates that have constant body temperature are always the warm-blooded, and those that have varying body temperature are always cold-blooded. So whatever we're going to input here, we have to ensure that they fall under the two categories. So which of the following pairs of animals correctly represents the groups labeled W and Y? So one warm-blooded and one cold-blooded. So examples of vertebrates, we start with mammals. Examples are human beings, kangaroos, whale, dolphins, camels, and pandas. Next is birds. So examples of birds are pigeon, eagle, peacock, shark, penguin, and dove. And next is reptiles, which are turtle, snake, lizard, crocodile, alligators, gecko. Examples of amphibians are salamander, frog, toad, newt. And lastly, fish. We have clownfish, salmon, shark, seahorse, tilapia, and tuna. So let's group them. Under constant body temperature, we have hawk. Hawk is a bird, so we have an arrow going to birds, which means the only remaining group is mammals. So under W, answer has to be a mammal. Then we have tilapia, which is fish for varying body temperature, which is cold-blooded. Then we have Y. So Y can be reptiles or amphibians. So under W in choice A, we have shark. Shark is a fish, so that choice A is out. Choice B, we have newt under W. Newt is an amphibian, which means it's not a constant body temperature, so it's out. Choice C, chicken. Chicken is a bird, so also choice C is out. So remaining with choice D, whale is an animal, as a mammal. I'll do a video explaining all that. Just know whale is a mammal. Then Y is salamander. We have salamander under amphibians. So our answer is choice D, because under X, tilapia, we should be having also a type of fish. So our answer is choice D, whale, for W, which is a mammal, and Y, salamander, which is an amphibian. Which one of the following is common in fish, reptiles, and amphibians? So these are cold-blooded animals under vertebrates. So let's talk about this. So I've drawn a table here of fish, amphibians, and reptiles. And one similarity about them, and we all can agree, is that they're all cold-blooded animals with varying body temperature. We talk about breathing. Fish uses gills, amphibians breathe using gills and lungs, and reptiles breathe by means of lungs. So that varies, so that's not a similarity in all of them. Next, fish have scales and fins. Amphibians have thin, moist skin. Reptiles have scales. So that's not a similarity in all of them. I'll move to the last one. So fish, they lay eggs or have a live birth in water. Amphibians lay jelly-like eggs in water. And reptiles lay hard eggs on land. So they differ in that too. So when you check in the answers, like the answers provided, presence of scales, amphibians don't have scales, so it's not common. Presence of gills, reptiles don't breathe using gills, so it's also out. Varying body temperature, when you see all of them are cold-blooded, so that is the answer. External fertilization, they differ when in laying eggs and live birth, so it's also out. So our answer is choice C, varying body temperature. The diagram below represents part of a certain bird. The bird most likely feeds on. So let me bring a picture of different types of birds, and then we're gonna know which type of bird is this. So Beaks tell us how a bird feeds. So from the picture that we have and from all this list of the birds that we have in this picture, if you check, you'll find that it goes with the same as the great blue heron, a spear-like bill for jabbing fish, frogs, and shellfish. So it's the same. And in the choices, we have fish, nectar, insects, seeds. So our answer is fish, according to the similarity in the type of beaks that they have. So our answer is choice A. The diagram below represents an improvised liquid thermometer. Which one of the following improvements would make the instrument measure smaller changes in temperature? Answer is a narrower straw, which is also termed as using a narrower capillary tube. This one increases responsiveness. A narrower capillary tube allows the liquid, it can either be mercury or colored alcohol, for example, inside the thermometer to respond more quickly to temperature changes. The reduced diameter means that a smaller amount of liquid needs to expand or contract to register a change in temperature. And that is our answer. A person was wearing a light shirt and open shoes. The weather conditions were likely to be choice A, cold and windy. If it were cold and windy, the person would have worn like warm clothes, such as a sweater, trousers, something like that. Hot and windy. Also, when it's windy, somebody might need something to cover up, so nope. Cold and wet. Cold, which means somebody needs warm clothes, and wet, maybe gumboots or something. So our answer is hot and dry. So that with open shoes, the person is able to walk in a dry surface, rather than if it is wet and the person can identify themselves. So our answer is hot and dry. Lastly, which one of the following pairs of sources of water will only provide hard water? So let's define that and talk about it. Rain and river water is soft water. They're both soft water. Water from well, where minerals from the surrounding soil can leach into the water supply, is hard water. Hard water is made up of calcium and magnesium salts. It is not used in industrial boilers as it forms insoluble salts of calcium and magnesium. As a result, they produce scales on the inner walls of the boilers, which reduce the heating efficiency. They also cause corrosion in the boilers. So anywhere where there is boiler is out. Anywhere where there is rain and river water is out because they are soft water. So choice A has rain and well, so rain has spoiled that, so it's wrong. Spring and boiler has spoiled that, so it's wrong. Well is a hard water in spring. Rain has spoiled choice D, so our answer is choice C. Thank you so much for tapping into a lesson with Teacher Gia. I hope you've learned a lot, and see you in lesson 5 of Let's Learn Science. Take care and do more revisions. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. See you on to the next. Bye.